Picture this, me uploading a new video. Well, now you don't have to picture it because here it is. So hey, it's me, Stolkin, making a new video. Wow, crazy. It's like this long absence has made me not do it as much lately. Let me explain why and how I just kind of stopped. It seemed like it was sudden, but it really wasn't, actually. Let me explain. So as you guys may have seen, I stopped uploading somewhere around April 1st this year. No, that's last year. Oh, a year and a half ago. Ooh, okay, sorry about that. If you're wondering what happened, it was purely a crash of creativity. In fact, I was making a Sonic Robo Blast 2 review when I suddenly just stopped and couldn't give a shit about it. Working on it burned out so much more energy than my usual routine. So I burnt out like a flare in the sky, but, you know, there's embers, you know, it could still cause a fire. Yada yada symbolism, Phoenix, here I am. So I posted a decent amount of updates in the community tab, and writing is fun, but I think actually making a video is a smarter thing to do since I make those here, and you're gonna see these, not the community posts as often. Despite YouTube pushing that shit, you usually don't see that. So, what do I want to talk about? Well, I want to discuss some of the reasons I haven't made videos lately. First, I want to discuss the why, and then the what I have been doing, and then the future. So first with the why, one of the reasons I got burnt out was because I was focusing on min-maxing my video output. Did you guys see how quickly I was able to get out those Mega Man reviews? Yeah, that was very fast, and it got really bad as I went. Did you know I recorded those in my car? Yeah, there's better acoustics in my car. You know who noticed? Fucking nobody. Because nobody fucking cares about that. People can make videos with like shitty microphones. No one fucking cares about that kind of quality. If you have that high quality and you get a fucking nice microphone with a DAC input, way to go. Glad you do it. You know, maybe I could get that in the future. But people don't fucking really care about that. But it did show me that min-maxing like that really does just lead to some of the worst feelings. Like, yeah, I can strive for highest quality and highest quantity, but then everything else suffers because of that. And as you guys know, you should, especially if all the reviews as of recent have said that I make games in the background to try and start something, like how I made Necrolepsy, and I'm trying to make Dracoblood. And when you do this shit, and it starts to cut into that time, suddenly you don't want to fucking do it anymore, especially because it starts stressing you the fuck out. And it starts slowing down progress on Dracoblood. So, because I didn't focus on that, I just stayed away from it and started improving my mental health because of that. And, you know, that's the thing is, as soon as I started improving my health with that, I was already kind of like, oh, you know, I kind of want to make videos again. But as time went on, I was just kind of like, I don't know. So, but basically the point I'm getting at is that if you expect to see some videos, don't expect them to be just like, yeah, don't expect the videos to be really, really fast and coming out quickly. Of that, my review process has been to take a game and cut it up into some kind of school essay and make it digestible down to every flaw and great moment. To some of you, that may not sound like a flaw. It's taking something and making it easy to understand, but to me, I've fallen out of favor of discussing things like that. I've been enjoying a lot more content that is about just talking about the game in order and going through them in a direct path, and finding it to just be a much more enjoyable experience. If it's not exactly from beginning to end, it's still front-loaded with beginning stuff and then late game stuff last. Think my really old videos, like the original Freedom Planet review or the Shinobi review. I've been enjoying that format a lot more because it's just more fun to go through a game and talk about it, and what makes you come and what makes you flaccid. Now, obviously, there are some games just not inherently designed like that, so I have to work and figure out what to do with a format like that, but it's something you'll see a bit of an experimentation with, because I still probably will do some of the digestible stuff too. It's... You'll see. I have a plan with what I want to do with this. It's just the review format is not going to be as simple as just point A to point B of me just saying, oh, the game has jumping in it. Did you know that? There's jumping obstacles here and then there's some here. It's not going to be like that. I'm a pretty analytical person when it comes to addressing problems and finding solutions. And one of the ones I've noticed is that I hate making videos being an analytical person that addresses problems and finds solutions. While I don't hate my old videos, analytical reviewing of a game can only go so far, and actually, after making a commercial game myself, I've been slowly just leaning away from stuff like that. I never really watched analytical or 8-hour reviews of Morrowind's 36 Lessons of Vivek or anything like that, but now I kind of just avoid those videos in general because I don't get much out of them. I can't pinpoint a specific reason. It's more like a bunch of them, from microscopic bitching, pretentious game theory that isn't actually used in video games, and being allergic to conciseness, you know? Like, if you can't get your shit in under an hour, you know, there better be a good reason. And if you really can't get it in under 3, like, dude, come on. I mean, it's fine if you guys like videos like that, but you know, if you want to know what my thoughts on game design and game theory are, play Necrolepsy. That's my game theory stuff. I mean, I hope. I hope you play it and you understand that, oh, he likes fun games and he could use more money. I'm going to give him more money for Dracoblood. That'd be a good thing to think right now, wouldn't it? The point is, I don't want to be, like, as analytical. I don't want people to compare me to those analytical reviewers because I'm not like that. I like fun. If there's some issues, I will point them out. But the thing is, most of the videos that actually get attention from me are the ones that are funny. Let me talk about that now, actually. Comedy is another aspect I wanted to get at. I was worried about making haha XD random jokes that are epic would get old in my videos, but people seem to keep coming back to them for the jokes and share them around with others because of said jokes. I was testing the waters with this a lot more in 2020 and 2021, with both April's Fool's videos coming to mind as some really great comedic ventures and some fun video editing to boot too. But even then, I dedicated a lot of time to making good jokes that come naturally, and they've come off so well in these videos, because I'm a fun guy. What can I say? I started making videos that were YouTube poops, for fuck's sakes. Ah, those were the good old days. Even in this video, I don't want to be a drag. I want it to be fun, and I want people to laugh, smile, and have a good time, even if I may be calling their favorite Bionicle game a pile of goat semen or something to that measure. Plus, if I really gave a flying fuck what you, the viewer, were wondering if I knew anything that I was talking about, you can play Necrolepsy, and then either make fun of me, or you could say, wow, this guy made a commercial game with a shoestring budget, and it still turned out alright. At least, I hope that's what happens, the latter being, but we'll see. I'm always looking for improvement, so don't be shocked if maybe something you say ends up being a fix in Dracoblood, my next project, which you should support. Actually, speaking of Dracoblood, my next project, which you should support, that's primarily what I've been working on in this time frame. I've done tons of art classes just for improving my art for this game, which has gone from this, to this, to this. And yes, that has been paying off. Most of the stuff with Dracoblood has been me learning 2D and 3D art, sound, basic music theory, 3D graphics, and 3D game design. Did you know I coded an intense physics system to make it so that Azalea can slide down a wall if she rocket jumps? Well, now you know. I guess I just get a kick out of coding that stuff myself. There's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with this game, and it's finally getting to a point where I don't have to worry about learning a lot of this stuff. Like, I have a lot of the basic stuff down, and all I have to do is just get the system going, and then, oh look, it's a snowball effect, it just keeps going. Of course, I'll still practice art. I have been looking for a new place to do stuff like that, and well, I do draw all these thumbnails, and now I'm better, I may as well continue doing that. Yeah, I don't exactly update my DeviantArt with all the sketches and shit I've made for Dracoblood, but I do draw often. I at least sketch every day. I just don't post it everywhere, except with some buddies of mine who have been helping me improve. I also remember in the Link a Liver Story review that I made this image too, and, you know, I'm not opposed to just adding more drawings to, like, these reviews. I think that's actually a really charming thing to do, because not too many people do that anymore, where they just put, you know, extra amount of effort for, like, little things like that, or at least something that would just pay off well because of that. So, fun. You know, it's just fun to do stuff like that, and that's a really big keyword here, is fun. Now, yeah, you may be seeing some sick video editing skills. Ooh, I blurred the background so you can focus on the actual game. Yeah, it's not hard to do stuff like that, and it can't hurt to put it in videos, but I'd rather you fellas in the comments tell me anything like that. I prefer the game case stuff, but I could also apply a minor blur and ooh, ah, so professional. Yeah, so, like, the thing is, I do know how to do really intense video editing, but I usually don't do it in my videos. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't personally care that much, but some people actually do, and now I'm just kind of like, oh, maybe I could care about that, maybe I couldn't. I don't know. But quality is an aspect where I've been doing a lot of the what have I been doing while looking into making videos again. I do want to make good stuff, but I have limited time now. And, you know, when I have a full-time job and Dracoblood and studies for Dracoblood and fun things so I don't actually go crazy from working on Dracoblood, yeah, there's a lot on my plate. Now, granted, with a lot of the stuff I've been studying in the Dracoblood video, I'm getting to a point where I don't really have to worry about that as much. So now studying is something I don't have to do nearly as much, and that's kind of nice, and it gives me some more free time, and it lets me open up, and I have time to do it. I can easily subside some time to make something. I could spend a week making something good, and then throw it up there and be... Ow! Oh, that wasn't improv. I actually did bang my knuckle. Ow! Ow. Anyway, so the point is, I'll have more time now, and now granted, I won't have the time to just go bam, 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 make a new video, but this is a good segue into what I would talk about the most important part of this video, the future. So if I dislike how my videos were back then, does that mean they're going to be completely different? For the most part, yeah, but I'm not going to push myself to make something I don't enjoy anymore. Now, I do enjoy those videos, but I want these to be more like a fun project. I don't want them to just be like, oh, well, time to make a new video so I can subtly advertise necrolepsy and Dracoblood in the videos again, and also then get back to work. No, these gotta be fun. I gotta put passion into them. And I did have passion, and I still have passion, but I can't do the same thing I did before, which was the min-maxing thought process. That's not gonna happen again. The reviews in Stolkin Reviews isn't going to go anywhere, and I have plenty upon plenty of games I really, really want to talk about. Hey, that reminds me, reviews may be coming back, but there's other stuff I want to try out too. Rare game genres is actually one of the bigger ones. I really want to make more stuff like that. I like the rare game genres one. And I also wanted to do some stuff just highlighting great video game characters. It would be named something... It would be named something original. Trust me, you would go, okay, you know what? I'm gonna watch this. I guarantee that. But also, all the characters I talk about would actually fit what I'd name it. You'll see. And I also have just some other fun things I'd like to talk about, like favorite exploits or interesting topics I have passion on and care in some relation to video games. I know cell animation stuff is one I will absolutely talk about. I have plenty of ideas with a cell animated video kind of thing, and you'll see why I have a passion with that, and that's going to be really cute. Hell, there are even some ideas that involve video games but not explicitly reviewing them with a compare and contrast scenario. Look, these video plans I have, it's not going to be stale, and I'm not going to get rid of reviews. I still have 2 basically figured out and ready to go. 4, actually, even though those reviews aren't done being written. And it's actually kind of easy for me to write scripts now. I don't know why. I used to hate this shit, and then I suddenly figured out something, and now I'm kind of like, oh, this is fun again. So, that's a really great sign, I'm going to tell you that. That spark hit me like a couple months ago, and I'm just like, I'm back. Oh, the voice. Yeah, let's talk about that. So I'm sure maybe you remember when I would do videos a little bit more like this, where I was kind of sounding like Jackie Bryant, and that was just a fun time. Or maybe I would talk a little bit more lower and stuff like that. Look, no screaming, no pretend low voices. This is just going to be me talking to you. Because I'm not going to be screaming, talking to the microphone with stuff, because I don't need to be so loud. And, you know, I don't have to fake something like this. You know, I'm just happy being real. Happier just being real with you guys. I don't need to impress people by faking my voice to pretend that's the only factor to my testosterone existing. So I wasn't really faking the first review voice either. That was just me kind of screaming a little bit more. We don't need to do that. Well, I mean, I'll do it when I'm angry, but I'm not going to do it all the time. The point is, for future stuff, just imagine this video with my voice. Don't imagine it being like, oh, he's going to have those weird, awkward pauses and stuff, because some of this is actually improv, and that's something I'm going to have to work on a little bit more, because I'm not trying to improv. I'm just saying this because I forgot to put this in the script. Like, don't expect anything weird, different. I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be relaxed. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to talk about some stuff, and then I won't be calm if there's something that makes me angry. So just expect that. So with that, all I'm going to say is stay tuned. There's a lot I want to do, and there's a lot of time I have to use. Well, a lot more than before, but, you know, time still. I want to see how making a new review goes for me, and once I upload it, then you'll know that I've found some magic spark that makes those embers burst back into a phoenix. Aha! Symbolism. I brought it all back together. You'll see something soon, and I can't wait to make a new video again. Making reviews and making videos and stuff, it's a fun little hobby, and I want to keep it as a hobby. Okay, maybe if I have 100,000 subscribers, I might start considering some monetization stuff with it, but, you know, it's a hobby. And right now, I want you guys to, if you want to support me financially, I don't give a flying shit if you use AdBlock, but I wouldn't mind if you guys supported Dracoblood. But the point is, I'll see you guys with the next video. Take care.